Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. My name is Peppermint. So glad to be recording Final Fantasy 13. This is our third attempt at recording this episode, so I'm really hoping that everything goes right this time. It's very nice to meet you. Let's go into the cutscene. Let's do it.
Sarah!
Trying not to get frustrated. We made some silly mistakes. Anyway, when we last left off, everyone fell in a lake.
Is this for real?
Ooh, very pretty.
This must be Lake Brescia? I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal? Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
You fell, of course.
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah?
How did she do that exactly?
It's all your fault. She
Oop,
got...
monsters.
Hey! Watch out!
Hi, monsters. Okay, we are gonna do this fight, because we're gonna get introduced to an important mechanic that actually makes the game fun.
What did I just do?
You used magic. You used the power of the sea. The Foul Sea cursed us. We're the sea now.
Cursed by a bad robot god. Okay, let's fight the monsters.
Right.
Okay, so now we have paradigms. I think that we got the gist of it by now. I can explain how paradigms work. Basically, each character has classes, and you can kind of arrange different patterns, different setups for them to use that you can switch between in battle in order to use different strategies, and that lets you kind of control the flow of combat, even though your characters mostly fight automatically. So we've also got healers now, and that's very good. So we can switch between healing heavy builds and more defensive ones, and then more offensive ones for killing things. And we did it! Hooray! That was pretty easy.
So we really are Lassie.
Looks like it.
You too?
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that design choice. That was interesting. Okay.
Why me? I don't even know you. But you have to go and attack that thing?
Well, no one told you had to come with.
Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Sorry about that. We're still a little bit
You
sick.
could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it!
Oh, don't push the small child. Poor Hope.
Sorry.
Everything is gonna be alright. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
Off we go. Alright. Well, at least we're getting in lots of practice.
See, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now.
Look at all this pretty crystal landscape. Was there any treasure here? I don't see any treasure, so let's just take a look real quick. Look at that. Look at how pretty all the waves are. All frozen and stuff. And I guess that must be the bad robot god. Did we kill it? Is it dead now? I don't know. I don't know if it's dead. It kind of looks dead. I mean, it fell out of the sky and stuff. So maybe it died.
To keep her cool through this
Oh,
mess.
and now there's another cutscene. Okay.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
Good question.
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The Foul Sea, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions.
For
All
some
you
reason.
get is a hazy glimpse. Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all.
I'm
Legends.
kind of curious what the legends are about Lassie and stuff.
Did you see anything?
Legends are always eerily accurate in
just-
video games.
It's all kind of foggy, but
I guess we need to get
saw
our
this
exposition
big-
somehow.
I mean, towering.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
Ooh. Apocalypse-y.
So, we all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part.
That
The
does
dream's
seem
the
very
only thing
tricky,
the Foul
yes.
Sea gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're post-Lassie, right? Enemies a cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
I'll come too! Wait!
Jeez. Man, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
Okay, I think that we're finally going to get to play the game now. Oh my goodness. So many tutorials that we've seen so many times. So the Crystarium, it's basically you level up your classes individually and you have these little paths that you fill up. It's a little bit like the Sphere Grid in Final Fantasy X, except that it all just kind of goes in a straight line. So yeah, it's not really that interesting. So we're gonna just cut all of it out. So I'll see you in a little bit.
About everything else
All right.
later.
Let's go. Wait, treasure? Is there treasure here? No. No treasure.
I can't see anything but crystal.
Very shiny.
Pretty and all, but
Oh. Monsters! The patterns of the crystal waves and stuff reminds me a little bit of that one famous woodcut. So I kind of wonder if that was like an inspiration. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. This one goes to her. And I don't think we're really worried about her strength, so it doesn't really matter if it goes down, because she's mostly going to be casting magic and stuff, I think. Alright. So, the whole thing with the bad robot god is a little bit weird, right? It doesn't seem like they're very good at getting people to do what they want. Like... Oh wait, hold on. Monsters are coming. So, you don't really get any clear instructions on what you're supposed to do, and the best that you can get out of it is turning into a statue, which seems kind of not that good. And it seems like they could, the bad robot gods could probably just tell you what to do.
This just might work.
So yeah, I don't know.
Magic
It's
may
all
be cursed, but
very
it makes us stronger,
strange.
doesn't it? Was to stop us from putting it to good use.
Yeah, we have superpowers now. I guess Snow might have already had superpowers, because he could just punch things and make them explode. But now he has more superpowers, so that's good, right?
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon.
That's a good point, yeah.
Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
That's also a good point.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it.
What is that little bounce he does there? It's very
We
funny
have the
looking.
power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
I think he's on the side of protecting
Put
Cocoon.
your hands
It
behind your
seems
heads!
like something you'd want. You do live there.
You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
I don't know why they don't just fight them in the first place. They're not very strong. I was
Thought
right.
they'd be tougher than that.
They're
Guys
not
in
very
Psychon,
strong.
Yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but Psychom's an
What's
anti-pulse
that gesture
task
she's
force.
doing? Is that a
Haven't fought a
prayer?
war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier that's got more training than special forces.
Wait, what do the
Nothing
regular
for us Lassie
soldiers
to be
fight
afraid
though?
of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but Psychom's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao.
Wait, hey,
Sure,
wait.
okay.
What's a man to do?
Guess we'll just leave behind this exactly one body. What happened to all the other guys? Let's see. We got the treasures here. Let's move on. Are we walking into another cutscene? No, they're just standing there. More monsters. You know, we've been kind of wondering if the whole fal'Cie thing is kind of supposed to be like a metaphor for religion or something like that. Like when you have a whole religion going, it's like not always clear like what a god wants you to do, and people don't always like agree on it. But that's a little bit silly because fal'Cie can just like talk to people. Like they exist in the physical world and can just tell people what to do. So it doesn't really make sense. Ooh, froggies.
That doesn't...
Let's see. The froggies actually are pretty strong, actually. But don't worry, I know how to take care of them. Oh, there's even more of them here. Alright, no more froggies. Anyway, I suppose that maybe we should like keep an eye out for that on whether the like angle of them being like actually gods in terms of like the real world religion sense is something that keeps coming up. I suppose if that's like intentionally what they're trying to do, then it kind of makes the plot of this look like maybe a less coherent version of Final Fantasy X, which managed to do
Weird,
that
isn't it?
in a much
All the messed up ways to
much
meet.
better way, I
I
think.
might as well make introductions. I'm Snow, Snowvilliers.
I don't want to hang around here too long.
Stuff?
Hope best time.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She go.
So lightning is an alias, I guess.
Ah, it's not right. Why kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Because we're in a JRPG, of course.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying
Everyone's
to take
so
on the
mean to
post Foul
Snow.
Sea. That was our first mistake. We should have left it to the Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's Foul Sea for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it. Why's that? Gotta be something.
There might have been. Not so sure anymore.
Okay, so Pulse, Falsi are the bad robot gods, and the Sanctum Falsi take care of things in Cocoon. So, monsters time. So I guess that makes them good robot gods, probably? Ooh, a phoenix down. More doggies.
This way.
The doggies aren't very strong either. The doggies are pretty cool looking, huh? They're called pantherons. Maybe that means they're actually a kind of kitty, though? I don't know. They look more like doggies to me. Do we want strange fluid? I guess we do, because it went in our inventory. Soldiers. It's kind of funny that we have robot doggies and soldiers armed with guns, but the most powerful enemies in this area are the froggies. By a pretty wide margin, actually. Oh, there's so many cool set pieces here. It's a shame it's mostly just kind of decorative, though. There's not a lot of interaction with the environment in this game, so that's kind of something we're gonna have to get used to.
Train fell too. I wonder what else is down here.
What happened to all the people who were on the train? It looks like there were probably a lot of people who died in all this. Jeez.
Sarah.
She turned into a naked statue.
Sarah. I'll get you out of there.
What is that anyway?
Thanks.
Is it a bayonet? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a piece of scrap from the train. Oh, they disappeared.
This is goodbye.
I'm not quite sure what that is. What that just happened there.
Psycom will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead.
Maybe it was a new
You
type
think Sarah'd
flash.
want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No
I
one
don't
will
know
die.
how much we'll be able to do
I'll
for the
protect
buried
Sarah
crystal statue
and
lady.
Cocoon.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her!
What can
Ouchie.
you possibly do?
She might actually be
Whatever
able to
it takes.
seriously injure him. She's pretty strong. I guess they have healing magic though, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does.
Uh-oh. The tutorial boss is back.
Huh? Whoa, whoa! No, no!
Yes, now. It's time to fight the tutorial boss again. Maybe this time we'll finally destroy it for real. Alright. Well, since it's a boss, we'll fight it. We'll fight the bosses. At least for now. I think that we can probably skip the tutorials. Okay, I can explain what I think the tutorial on this one is about. So when you are doing offensive stuff against the enemies, you want to make the stagger bar go up so that the enemies will take more damage. And there's two types of offensive classes that do really well at that. First one is the Commando, and the Commando raises the stagger bar really slowly, but they also make it go down slower. And the Ravager is the other class, and they make the stagger bar go up really fast, but it also goes down really fast too. So when you are having an offensive arrangement, you usually want to combine both of them, so that you have the stagger bar going up quickly and then going down slowly. Using just one of them by itself, either just Commando or just Ravager, makes it pretty hard to actually like stagger enemies. So you usually want to have, you know, one of each at least. Let's switch back to here just to stay on the safe side so we don't die. Last time I recorded this, I actually died 2 times before I figured out how to not do that. It turns out you actually do need the Guardian class. I keep forgetting what it's called. Sentinel, that's it. Yeah, so you do need that, or else the like crystal attack just kind of blows you up. And blowing up is not fun. I think that if we... Also, you can see, since I just have the Commando, that the stagger bar is going up very slowly. But I think after we heal from this Crystal Rain, then we should be able to go ahead and go on the offensive again, and then maybe we can actually win the fight and not die. Not dying is always good. I try to do it every day. Unfortunately, the problem with doing the boss fights is that they do tend to go on a little while. Why don't you tell me in the comments if you think I should skip the boss fights too? It'd be kind of a shame to skip all the gameplay, but it's not actually that entertaining to watch. I don't know. I guess it's up to you whether you think that would be a good idea or not. Alright, I think we've almost got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do it, we can do it. We're almost there. We staggered it, yay! Oh no, laser time. But wait, we can almost, we just have to hit the enemy. Hit it more. Yay, we did it! Whew. Okay. We finally did this boss fight without dying any. Hooray!
You're leaving?
We want to help Sarah too. But without tools, we could be digging for days.
Does Saz even know any of these people?
The army's on our trail.
I think he only just met Lightning at the beginning of the game.
Abandon her and save myself?
What about your focus?
Doesn't really seem like he has
What
any
happened
like
to
personal
banding
stake
together and
in
saving
this
the world?
particular like
Isn't that
group
what you
dynamic.
promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Oh, she's so mean.
Lightning! I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Stay out of trouble.
You do.
I think this means that Snow is leaving the party for now.
Get going.
But
Later.
Okay.
Snow,
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
but
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah, count on it.
I'm not really sure what Hope wants out of all this. Just to tell Snow that he's mad at him because his mom died? I don't know. It doesn't seem like that would really accomplish much. I guess people do weird things when they're angry.
I'll get you out of there.
I don't think that's really gonna work out.
Count on it.
I guess he's committed. Maybe Snow, maybe Hope wants to assassinate Snow. Maybe that's what he wants to do.
I'm not happy about leaving the kid on his own, but we gotta keep moving.
That might be tough though. Snow's pretty strong. Anyway, usually when we get to this point, we're past the half-hour mark about. But this time we didn't die a bunch. So we're actually a little bit before, but I think that's fine. We can have a very slightly short episode. Anyway, so this was fun, even if we had to do it 3 times. I'm crossing my fingers that this is the one that you'll be watching right now and we won't have to record it one more time. Hopefully we will... We've made a lot of saves. Hopefully we will be able to get back to you again with more Final Fantasy XIII sooner than 3 weeks. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Bye bye!